Howdy, y'all. I'm heading down to breakfast at Courtyard Pleasanton. I'm starving. I'm ready for my coffee. I'm ready for a nice hearty breakfast. They have a bistro shop here. Let's get to it. So I'm heading down the hallway, ready for my coffee and a nice hearty breakfast, as I stated earlier. Unfortunately, at Courtyards, they don't have the continental breakfast, but they do have a bistro shop. It's actually called the Bistro Shop, I believe. And they serve a short window of breakfast and a short window of supper. It's not long hours, it's normally folks from the concierge desk working it. So I was really ready to have a nice, hearty breakfast. Unfortunately, I was very disappointed in multiple ways. And it's actually a nice area. It's kind of unfortunate things didn't go well to go with it. I love the seating area. It's very nice. It's very comfortable. But the guy that's working the bistro shop that also works the concierge desk had a serious attitude issue. And I was being super polite. I asked, can I have this one, please? And can I have a extra large coffee, please? And he just super sharp answers. And he asked me, are you done, in a very sharp tone? And I don't support that. I was ready to just forget the meal, forget the rest of the reservation, cancel it. I may have had to pay an extra fee or charge, but I just wanted to get out of here. I was not a happy camper. I was very fed up with the lack of politeness, lack of customer service at this Courtyard in every aspect, except for the janitorial staff. Also, the food. This food is minuscule. This meal was not cheap. And for me, I use up a lot of calories traveling. I'm a professional athlete. I use up a lot of calories doing what I do. Whether I'm working, I'm doing stuff as a professional athlete, or traveling, anything I do uses up a lot of calories. I'm not the heaviest guy in the world, but I'm also not a super thin guy. I use a lot of calories. I'm always on the move. I'm always on the go. Even for traveling, this was not a big enough meal, and I was not happy for the price. I'm willing to give it another try for supper. It was better in Mesa, Arizona, if y'all remember that one. The meal was really good for supper. I don't believe I'd had the breakfast there before, so their breakfast is very lacking, and I'll not be having breakfast again if I go to a Courtyard, again. I like Marriott hotels. The last one I went to was fantastic. Customer service was great. Food was great. This food was lacking seasoning. The potatoes didn't have any seasoning. They looked good. It just didn't taste so well. But of course, the bacon's pretty hard to screw up bacon. The bacon was fine. Coffee was so-so. I got the bottom of the pot, which normally I don't mind, but I was already not happy with the service, not happy with the food, and getting a ton of grounds in the coffee. Wasn't the happiest camper, and I went somewhere else to go get some food because I was still starving. It's just, I don't do small meals. I can have a small meal for a snack, but when I've been waiting hours for this place to open, and it's just not enough food, I'm not a happy camper. Then the attitude problem of the concierge desk attendant that was similar to the other attendant from the other day that had an attitude issue. I was just not happy. I will not be staying at the Courtyard Pleasanton by Marriott again. I will give Courtyard more tries because I've had good experiences there before. I have nothing against Courtyard. I have nothing against Marriott. I really enjoy staying at their hotels. They always have really good service. Rooms are nice and clean. Food's been good. Everything's been great until this place. So I'm just giving honest opinions. That's what this channel is about, is giving honest opinions, honest takes on what I see. I'm not going to go out traveling and say everything's hunky-dory when it's not. Or I'm not going to say everything's miserable when things are great. I just give honest opinions, and I believe one of the greatest things for any form of customer service is politeness and just making sure the customers are happy. The food, I can understand if corporate has small meals for whoever's staying there. That might not be the responsibility of the cooks. It should be to where you have a hearty meal and you can get bigger meals. This was the biggest meal that they had. And just for the employees to have such attitude issues and being very snappy. I get if there's bad days at work. I've had really bad days at work, but when you're at work, you leave all that stuff behind. You don't go in there, you're not rude to your coworkers, you're not taking it out on your boss, you don't take it out on those that are underneath you, you don't take it out on customers, you just don't do that. And for these employees at Courtyard Marriott, which is a really good name in the hotel industry, for them to be doing that, that was very degrading to the brand. And it's very unfortunate because I'm very fond of Courtyard and very fond of Marriott. I really like the brand. I like staying at their hotels. But I probably won't stay at Courtyards for a bit, most likely. I will certainly not be staying at this one, but I have nothing against Courtyard. I just have the honest review of the food and the service of this hotel. The facilities are great at the hotel, except for the door, as I mentioned in the other video. But yeah, always be mindful that if staff are bad, you always have the option to leave. Unfortunately, I had quite a few nights already scheduled to stay here, so I did have quite a bit tied up, and if I canceled, I would have lost a good chunk of money. So that's why I didn't, but I was very close to leaving. I was not happy with the customer service here. So, anyways, I'll keep you all updated on how things are going, and I will see y'all in the next video.